haven't got them to turn on.
Well, let's not admit that in the review, because then we'll be seen as ignorant. Wow, that comes out a bit too easily.
No, please leave that in. Why do you need night vision right now?
You never know. What if we go through a tunnel?
It's true. Armrest open.
Hey everybody, it's Chris and Charlie here with Daily Motor, and this is a Bentley. A Bentley that looks pretty darn awesome.
It's purple.
It's purple.
We just had a purple car last week.
Yeah, and we had it this morning even.
Yeah, and we oftentimes and usually have this rule that if a car comes in purple, it usually means it's a good car.
Yes.
So I guess we shall see.
Yeah. Not our 100% typical review in that we have witnessed it a bit, but we tried to have as few impressions as possible.
A mile.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, it is a bit windy here. We're not starting at our usual point.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to make this walk around a bit brief because I know you'll
lawnmower.
have trouble hearing it, and yeah, that's going to make it even worse. So this is the Azure EWB extended wheelbase V8 version. Chris, these headlights are fantastic.
Yes, they are. Crystal.
Gorgeous. I like the chrome. There aren't too many cars that I'm okay with a bunch of gaudy chrome on it.
You know what else is good,
one of
Charlie?
them.
It only has 21-inch wheels.
That's good. And what Chris means by that is they haven't given it some awful wheel with just a tiny, tiny bit of tire rubber.
23s.
Yeah, to make it ride like garb. A lot more chrome. First edition with a 1. The first one edition.
First year of the extended wheelbase, right?
Yeah. Do you think it requires premium? It does.
Goodness, look at the fuel cap.
It's excellent.
Jeez.
Unfortunately, most Bentley owners will never see that. But it's something for their chauffeur.
Yeah. Okay, let me figure out how to open the... Oh, that didn't take me very long.
No. When in doubt, press the B. Okay, so we see and trunk. Look at him. Whoa.
Oh, it's to tie stuff down in the back.
Cool.
That's neat. Where do you put it so it doesn't just fly everywhere?
Well, no one driving a Bentley is...
This isn't secured down either.
Open that up. To where you'd be flying.
Why is the carpet green?
I think that's just it's coming through the window. It's tinted. It's just black. Okay. That's not green. What about in there? No. Maybe let's just not drive like heathens.
That one will go.
Oh. Oh, now you've ruined it.
And I've broken the Bentley.
Now how are we going to get milk?
I have broken the Bentley. What did I do?
You just pull it. You pull it. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is getting worse. I'm going to go around while Chris remedies that.
Every time I do this with a nice car, I break something in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shut this now. We'll see how quickly that goes.
Well, nothing...
You know, this is kind of like the Audi Q5 in the way that...
I'm not mentioning Audi.
Okay.
New for 2023 is the extended wheelbase edition.
Oh, that's a big door.
That is a very large door.
Another thing for me to open.
And break. Probably some headphones, eh?
Yes. Oh, yes. Bentley headphones.
I'll have to do a review on the headphones themselves.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Ooh, Chris, my goodness, these seats are comfortable.
I'm sitting back here.
Apparently up to 40 inches of recline available.
Do these doors shut by themselves because
they certainly feel power,
fighting
don't they? Oh, right here, door closed.
But the front doors don't do that.
I don't believe so. Well, this is a car for rear seat passengers. It's going to be my thumbnail.
A car for Paris and Nicole.
Yes, absolutely. Chris and I are finishing.
This is a car for
finishing our dual reviews off with
Kim and Courtney.
No, we're not talking about. We're
Chris
better
Jenner.
than that. Oh my gosh, there's
Emily
Paris
can
and
be
Nicole.
Chris Jenner.
Okay.
Somebody's put something in there.
Somebody has consumed some edibles. Quite quiet in here. Is this a tray for eating?
Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Or working on your very small laptop.
We should get food because then we have somewhere to eat it back here.
Yeah, we could just sit in the back of the parking lot. Oh, this is the footrest that comes down for this seat. That's good.
Do I get a footrest? No, I don't.
Look at that. That's excellent. A little like.
Is it a cooler?
It's probably just a ski pass-through for skiing enthusiasts.
It was a cooler.
Yeah.
With the green carpet. The carpet up here is purple. It's got purple carpet, purple seats, purple door panels, purple leather headliner, but it has gray seats.
Yeah. I think gray is in right now.
Gray is in right now.
Also has pillows.
Big pillows. Yeah, this is nice back here.
This is very nice. Yeah. Shall we go to the front and start this so that we quit roasting?
Yeah, Will it open the door as well?
Well, it does only say door closed. That doesn't sound good to just... Interesting.
How do you close it from out here?
I don't think you do. How'd you figure it out?
I just shut it.
Okay. Pop the hood, will ya?
Yeah.
This features the twin turbocharged V8 engine. Ooh, very strutty. And it's under there, I promise you. There is a Volkswagen badge under there.
Seriously?
Right out in the open.
Could you imagine if this didn't have a power adjust steering column?
Oh, we stop the review now. A lot of seat controls over on the right side.
Kind of a throaty exhaust note.
Mm-hmm. This is a good motor. We've perhaps witnessed and experienced this motor in some other cars.
Have we? There are so many seat controls
I know, it's a bit
that I don't know
overwhelming.
what does what.
Yeah, we're going to
does
close
this one do?
this because Chris and I are becoming toasty.
Oh,
So we've got-
this is lumbar. It just goes slowly.
We got headrest up on the top.
What is this one for? Oh, this is for
one's
the
thighs.
thighs. This one is actual seat back, and this is probably the headrest.
And this is the massage button.
Yeah, that's the headrest.
Okay.
I wish this got the cool analog gauges that you get in the Conti GT.
Mm,
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so. A little bit of storage right there. Ooh, okay.
I have a cool Bentley memory. When I turned 12 on my 12th birthday, my uncle rented a Bentley Flying Spur and drove me around Chicago.
That's excellent.
So
Flying Spur is a very cool
fond
car.
memory. That was when the Flying Spur was brand new because I
Oh.
turned 12 in 2010.
Okay. How
So
do you
the Flying Spur was like a pretty new thing.
how do you wager you open this?
Armrest open.
How'd you figure that out? You just pull it open a lot?
No. It's, what did I push?
It just pulls open. Okay.
We didn't want to break it. Give us a break there.
Mm-hmm. Every switch button feels fantastic. We're gonna...
Do they feel like another brand maybe, or do they just feel very Bentley?
No, just very unique. Definitely.
Oh, Charlie, look.
Ooh, dual visors.
Oh, okay.
Proper.
Yeah. And even this one is leather. Look at that. You can see the stitch.
Chris, this might be one of the coolest looking interiors we've been in a really long time.
Oh, yeah. When's the last time you saw leather
On the headliner?
headliner?
I don't know, but I quite like it. It's
do
almost
too.
it's better than Alcantara in a lot
It's
of
nice
ways.
because if something projectiles into the ceiling, you can wipe it off.
Yeah, it would drip down on you though. Alcantara might kind of catch it.
Yeah, but then it's stained. Alcantara gets gross.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Proper luxury car steering.
Yeah.
You have a lot of drive modes over here. You have Sport, B, Comfort, Custom, Snowflake, and Prairie. And then this looks like fireworks out of your tire mode. And then you have a forest next to a road. And then you have a cactus next to a road.
I like V8s.
Yeah. I'm going to give you cactus mode.
Okay, it's probably going to lift us up. Let's see. Let's see if it raises us.
Yes,
It is raising us.
Mhm. Also, the revs picked up, didn't they?
Yeah, that's a... I don't even want to say actually what that reminds me of.
And then here we've got... all right,
Bentley Safeguard Restricted.
I'm going to put you into
Can you put me in
fireworks.
That's probably Sport, yeah.
No, the Sport is Sport.
Oh, it has Sport.
Would you like Sport?
Yes.
So you can sit behind a Camry in Sport mode? Oof. Yeah. Proper. And they give you manual.
That shifts pretty hard in
Yeah.
Sport manual.
This does feature the Name audio system with some beautiful speaker grills. We are very much looking forward to reviewing that.
Yes, we are.
Take a look on DM Sound for that one.
The brake pedal has a massive B. Charlie and I can't work out if that's for brake or for Bentley.
Or for both.
Or for both.
Or for Bam Margera. Maybe they're trying to appeal to him.
It could
Get
be
him back on the rails.
This could be a car for Bam Margera.
Yeah.
It really could be. Is he doing okay?
You know, I think he's done better and also done worse. I think he's hanging in there. Bam, if you're watching, let us know. How you doing, man?
Yeah. This is one of the most serene vehicles I've driven. It's very quiet.
Yeah.
The ride is incredible.
Try not to hit this balloon. Scratch the purple paint.
Yeah. Well, I mean, oh, okay. I mean, I would like this better if it had 19-inch wheels.
Yeah, I'd like it better if it had 15-inch wheels.
Of course you would. You gotta have some style stuff, Charlie. You can't have 15 and well, yeah. You would drive this car if it was in a front-end collision that was $80,000 worth of damage. You'd just still drive it around with busted headlights.
Where are you taking us? To the dirt?
No. I'm taking us to swap up here.
Is that not dirt?
No.
Chris will get in the passenger seat and we will play the turn signal, or the Monroney game.
Yes.
This is a bit of a car to be looked at in.
Even the shifter is purple.
Yeah, I quite appreciate that. You can do a lot of customizations to your Bentleys, right?
A lot of purpling.
Okay. Yeah, whoever built this, very nice.
I like it. Yeah, it's great. We need more press cars like this that are like exuberant. Okay, so we actually don't have a ton of options on this car. Are you in? Oh, you were in manual. I think I did that when I took my phone out of the wireless charger and put you in manual. So we don't really have any crazy options here.
Okay.
So this car is $263,000.
As spec, or
yeah, I think so. I don't know. It's hard to. This isn't like a Monroney. It's just like a list.
Build sheet, yeah.
Yeah, build sheet. And it looks like actually. Oh no, 21-inch wheels. That's right. Damson paintwork to the exterior, completed with 21-inch 10-spoke bespoke painted and bright matched wheels. Mm-hmm. A duo-tone cabin in Damson and porpoise leather with dark tint, diamond brushed aluminum fascias, finished with contrast stitching and emblems. Yeah, apparently $263,000. How much extra do you think it is to have the first edition? I bet you're going to guess high on this.
25,000. Yeah.
11,000.
Wow.
How much do you think they charge for the airline seats in the back?
7,000.
11,000. How much do you think they charge for a rear console?
2,000.
$3,720. This also has something called a touring specification. That's $8,815. And the all-terrain specification, which probably just gives you like air suspension or something.
Yeah.
How much do you think that is?
Just the all-terrain or the touring as well?
All-terrain.
4,000.
Yes. Oh, I see. Actually, it gives you a description of things. With the first edition, which is what we have, you get Bentley Diamond Illumination.
Oh yeah, that actually is lighting through the leather somewhere.
That's cool. Probably the holes in the leather in the door.
Yeah, probably.
First edition contrast stitching, first edition embroidered emblems, first edition exterior badge, first edition fascia badge, LED welcome lamps, metal overlays to veneer, and the name audio system.
Being the first in things is important for Bentley buyers, right?
I think so, yeah. Oh, you have your augmented reality app, huh?
Night vision, actually.
Why do you need night vision right now?
You never know. What if we go through a tunnel?
That's true. Airline seat specification gives you automatic climate control, probably in the rear, auto climate control. Could you imagine having a spec auto climate control onto a Bentley?
That'd be pretty bad.
Postural adjustment, electrically deployable footrest, and veneered picnic tables.
We are going to be spending an abbreviated week with the Bentayga and showing it off, because that's the best thing to do with the Bentley. Although I will say, driving in this is fantastic.
I love the steering wheel.
Me too. I love when they got the wheels that wrap all the way around with leather. Also, no stupid perforation golf ball material.
Oh, you hate that, don't you?
I really do. Also, very thin wheel. It's classy. This car is showy and classy at the same time, and I like it.
It's also, though, I like that it isn't super obnoxious.
You don't think it is?
In here.
It's purple.
I mean, okay, it's purple, but I mean,
how much more obnoxious could you get, Chris?
I mean, there isn't a ton going on, like, to overwhelm
There's buttons
you.
everywhere.
There's a pocket right here. Yeah. Drive on.
We are coming up on a Mulsanne, which is remarkable because we would never see this car if it didn't get GTA'd into the universe here for us. I don't want to pass it like obnoxiously because I don't want to seem like...
Yeah, well, we'll stop recording before we get next to it, but that is a Mulsanne. So we are Bentley twins right now on Michigan Avenue.
Beautiful. Wrapping up our time with the Bentley Bentayga Azure Extended Wheelbase V8 First Edition.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Chris hasn't eaten anything yet today, so he's going to be bright and chipper. Isn't that right? But don't worry, folks. He's got some Buffalo Wild Wings waiting for him in the fridge, but he wasn't going to eat those in the Bentayga because this thing is too beautiful to eat in, which
start in the back
is a
seat.
pretty high standard for us because we tend to eat in a lot of the vehicles we get. I like how you press the B to open this. I would be disappointed if it were somewhere else.
I like that too.
Yeah. Did you lower it down at all to load things in and out of?
No, I never do that with cars because I'm not old.
Oh. Yeah, you are quite able-bodied. But if you're not, theoretically,
it takes too long.
You can drop this. Is it going?
It's not doing it. See, that's why I don't do it because it's just irritating to mess with. I want to show this thing.
Okay.
So when you're in the back and the car isn't on,
this is
actually,
fantastic.
the car's not on, so we can't do it. So we go start it, please. Thank you.
Just call me Jeeves. Yes, we hear that. I'm just glad we're doing the...
You know what else I found out? All you have to do is kind of just that, and it'll do it the rest of the way. Oh. My side didn't do it the rest of the way, but yours did. Okay. Anyways, so this thing, I thought was fixed in here, but if you click on it, you have this little arrow, and it pops it out, and then it magnets. It magnets to that. But the coolest thing about this is you can control everything back here from this. So instead of having to lean forwards and have a bed back, like if you're loading something into the floor in the back, you can just lean back and do it. So the most convenient thing for this is actually doing the seats,
which you can move all the way back and put into a nice lounge position.
You can do relaxed or business. We're in business right now.
Right, you're right. We're working.
Yeah, so business it's ideal to, you've got your little thing on here.
I don't know how a laptop would fit right here though. Maybe without this giant screen.
Yeah, because these are just clipped on here. These
are they?
Come off. I haven't worked out how to work these. I haven't got them to turn on.
Well, let's not admit that in the review because then we'll be seen as ignorant. Wow, that comes out a bit too easily.
No, please leave that in.
All right,
put it at the very end or something.
Now I have a lot of room to do business at least. But again, how am I going to reach? People don't type like this.
Well, yes. Well, hold on. Let me. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you in business yet?
No, I can actually do business.
So you can do business now. That's as far forward as it'll let me move you.
That's actually that's pretty comfortable. Does that get you a lot of extra storage space?
No, but there are things down here.
Is that what was cracking?
Oh no, it's just part of the seat. Never mind.
Okay.
Let me put you back.
All right, let me reinstall this.
At least it's easy to reinstall.
I'll say. Unless it's,
I think that only does something if you plug something into it. So like if you have a laptop or like something that you want to.
Why would you just put your tablet here that has a larger screen?
Maybe you want to play Xbox though, Charlie.
Fair. Yeah, there's a lot of Xbox people did the. Oh, you just have physical seat controls on the side here. I could have just done that myself.
Yeah, but why would you do that when I could do it for you?
That's a good point.
You can also do ambient lighting from back here. You can pick what you want for that, which is cool. You can see all your different colors.
Remember when cell phones used to feel like that? Very thick and chunky, but not very large? That's like the size of my iPhone mini in terms of screen size. But yet it feels...
my phone's up there. But, can you flip it either? Oh, you can. Look at that.
Yeah. It works. This is one of the best implementations of a rear detachable screen that I've ever seen. Because usually they're just some old Samsung tablet that operates slowly.
Yeah, this actually seems like it's Bentley.
Right.
Like it's something that
it's specifically made for this vehicle.
It's made in Poland.
Oh.
Which tells me it's definitely just for a Bentley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says Bentley right on it under the sticker that covers it up.
Cool.
And then when you're done,
it's super nice to reattach.
Just pops right back in.
Yeah. No, that works really well. Shall we move to the front?
Yes.
I wish you could open the doors, power.
Yeah, you can only close them, power.
Yeah.
If I'm in the mood. Rear wheel steering.
I was going to say, the rear wheel steering makes for quite a tight turning circle, given the size of the vehicle. The greenhouse is pretty good in here as well. It's a very easy car to drive. good. That's a good one. Yeah. The auto windshield wipers were a bit lazy in my experience. So there's
I
sprinkling
found that
of it
with
today.
a lot of auto windshield wipers is they never like work how you want them to work.
No, and it's a technology that's been around for a little while,
Yeah,
but
for,
never
like,
seems to
literally
improve
30
anyone's
years.
life.
Yeah,
All it does is make windshield replacements more expensive and difficult.
because of the sensor.
Yeah.
Careful you don't get sucked into the hood scoop of this neon.
I'm glad you were appreciating that as well. Another small complaint of mine, it always defaults in this B mode. I assume that's B for
Normal.
Bentley.
Normal mode.
Normal, but I would rather be in comfort just about every time.
You do have a turbocharged V8, Charlie. You probably shoot a gap.
Mm-hmm.
It's properly quick.
It
it's
is.
like very quick.
Yeah, and it's pretty responsive as well.
Yeah, and it farts between gears too.
That's what every Bentley shopper wants to know. Such a great. I love the sound of this.
It's a
this
good
engine.
grunty noise.
I love the guttural noises that this V8 makes. That just it's a nice primal reminder that you opted for the good powertrain
Primal.
rather than the plug-in
You know what it
hybrid.
kind of sounds like between gears?
What?
You.
When I burp?
Yeah. It sounds like you after having
Pizza.
Cheez-Its.
Oh yeah, Cheez-Its, that's a bad.
Anyways.
The name audio system.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Quite good.
Yes.
Very powerful, but I had issue with the fact that the mid-range speakers are all the way down there, pretty much playing at your calves. And I don't know about you, Chris, but my ears are not below my knees. They're up on my head.
Yeah.
So
I think maybe they should have put it here.
yeah, typically a speaker here would give more of a crispy sound and allow you to hear more of the intimate details of your more complex type of music. And we ended up giving this sound system an A+ rather than an S.
I agree with
tier,
that
which
rating.
many of you who don't understand our silly rating system would think that A+ would be the best, but it isn't.
Yeah,
That's essentially the second best.
Ah, this is good.
Yeah. You know, this Malibu's tacked out trying to keep up with this box truck.
The CVT is just whirring away.
Alright, well, I'm going to prepare by getting into sport mode.
Cool, that's going to drop us down, sharpen everything up. It's always cool when you put a car in sport and you feel it lower.
Yeah.
It makes you feel special. And begin.
Gosh, this thing is just so fast. It really is. And I don't know if you took oversteer with this, Chris.
I did.
It's remarkably nimble,
It
too.
is. Yeah, no, it handles great.
Bentley still gets the sporting aspect right. Is this person actually going to... Well, we're not going to wait and find out. Oh, yeah, he is. That's what I thought. If you simply need to get to a place, the Bentayga will do that for you.
You can get there, and then, as we said earlier, this car is all about pulling up.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So you can get there and then pull up.
Right. Well, that's
and
that's
it all
the
just
entire
works
point.
out in your favor.
Yeah. This car makes such a statement. It really does. And it hangs with anyone. I mean, you can pull up in this and no one's going to go, what are they doing in that?
Yeah.
Unless perhaps you were to pull up to something like a Salvation Army, in which case they might be a little... Although they'd still probably be appreciative of you.
You know what I did
helping
once?
them
I
more.
felt a little weird about it.
Okay.
Is I took an entire carload of donations to Salvation Army or Goodwill or something in the Alpina XB7.
Well, you were just helping those lower than you.
But it was missing a center cap. So it made me feel a little bit better.
You felt grounded. Very wafty there, air suspension.
That is a thing, though,
damping
sometimes.
everything.
Oh, hello.
Yes, it is a Ford truck doing some sort of modeling.
It's with us having these different cars each week, you almost feel like you can kind of play the persona of like who is driving the car.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do certain things, sometimes you feel weird about it, if that makes sense.
Yes, for example, I sold my 2003 F-250 Super Duty yesterday, and I did not want to take this
would not have
to
been
be the
great.
chase vehicle.
No.
For me to be like, hey, I'm going to need $4,700, and then we get into this in Flint. I love these headlights. Not only are they so cool with the crystalliness and everything, but they're so characteristic Bentley.
Yes. You can always tell when a Bentley's coming at you. That's for sure.
Yes. Bentley's done a great job at cultivating their image. Did you use...
No.
Well, you wouldn't have, because you would have been in the
I
driver's
never
seat.
rode in this car.
Yeah.
I never even really drove it because it's just very expensive.
Yeah. Well, you
I
are an
also
S-Class owner. This is a natural progression. You're a Porsche owner and an S-Class owner. In fact, I thought the other day, we should have taken your Mercedes out and then Beamer, Benz, or Bentley.
Oh my goodness. Did we have a Beamer?
You own a Beamer.
Oh yeah.
You own a BMW, a Mercedes, and a Porsche, Chris.
Yeah.
And a Lexus.
Those are always just out of my mind, you know?
You own most of the luxury car
but
brands.
you know what? That's another thing that I feel weird about is people are, oh, what kind of cars do you have? And then I say it, and they're like, oh, you must be so rich. And I'm like, no, I'm really not. They're all like 20 years old. But a lot of people like that. A lot of people like to buy a 20-year-old luxury car. And
You need a 20-year, 25-year-old Bentley at this point.
Yeah, I guess so. Does this have launch control?
You know what? I'm sure everyone would be dying to know.
It really might.
Yeah, and it might rip our faces
How
off.
do you...
I would try just braking gas to begin.
Traction control button does nothing.
You probably have to hold it. Oh, well, that'll do it.
60.
Nice.
It's quite an impressive car.
It really is. I mean, it's.
I like that the roof is leather.
Me too.
Any sort of projectiles, wipe them off.
I would be curious to know if it would ride smoother with smaller wheels.
It
We
probably
discussed
would,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, but typically you'd probably be somewhere that's not southeastern Michigan.
Well, you
roads would be
said
better.
that you would like to have 15-inch wheels on this, but I
Yes.
don't think those would fit over the brakes.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they don't make 15-inch wheels for this.
My favorite part about Bentleys is the steering wheel.
Yeah, I like how small.
Not
and
only is
crisp
it beautiful, I
Mhm.
mean, they've gotten the styling down perfectly, but the softness of the leather, excellent. All of the button clicks, excellent.
Mhm.
And even the airbag cover is stitched in leather.
I had an observation.
Okay.
I was driving this last night in the darkness, and I attempted to use the night vision. Seems a bit silly to me.
I never drove this in the dark, so I don't really know what you're talking about.
Well, it's got night vision, and I just don't understand. Maybe you're supposed to just have it up on the gauge display, and then if a deer runs out, it'll sort of catch your eye.
Yeah, I think they've had, Mercedes has had night vision for a while.
Right, 20 years now at this point. I still
Yeah.
don't quite get because you can't drive solely by watching the screen, so I
No.
don't understand.
I think it's just like you said, if something runs out, it targets it, and it says, hey, there's something there, and then you can see it. But usually, when deer run out, it's already too late.
Yeah. Well, and also,
Usually.
if the car can see it through the night vision, can't they just program the car to see it and start hitting the brakes for you? Because that'll still happen faster than me noticing the screen, noticing there's a problem,
Yeah.
and applying brake.
Have you ever been saved by a car from crashing?
Maybe in like a situation where,
Like with another car in
Yeah,
front of you where
yeah,
someone
like an automatic
slams on
emergency
the
braking.
brakes. Yeah.
yeah, a deer ran out in front of me once, and the automatic emergency braking probably started braking before I did, but it still,
In what
I mean,
car?
the Corolla, it certainly didn't save me.
Oh, the one that you crashed?
Yeah. I was gonna say it didn't
It
actually.
didn't save you.
Well, but it's
Yeah.
exactly what you said though. The deer
Yeah.
literally ran out right in front. Like there's no sort of technology or human could have possibly predicted
Yeah.
that the deer would have been right there. I hate deer so much.
You hate deers.
They're awful.
They are terrible.
It's like
I-
mosquitoes, deer, skunks in terms of like worst things on the planet.
What's wrong with skunks?
What's right with them?
Well, if you hit one, it doesn't really damage your car, really.
Well, right, but they smell and they.
I know, but it's not like you're going out and just being attacked by skunks. It's not. I mean, you smell
I've
them
been attacked
sometimes.
by a skunk before.
Have you?
I got sprayed.
That doesn't surprise me. So you're traumatized then.
Yeah.
Is why.
I'm a bit biased.
Would you like to have that? It's
Was that a
probably
splash
free.
edition?
No. Just a step side.
We're getting a bit off the rails. I quite like the clock.
Oh, the clock is great.
Yeah, it's
I
one of the
wish
best
this
looking
had
clocks I've
the
seen.
analog gauges that you get in the Continental. I feel like maybe I said that in the intro.
Yeah.
I just think that would be cool. But the clock is a nice touch. I think the design of the vents up there is
Mm-hmm.
nice. The
The
little
Bentleys.
subtle bit of chrome. The Bentleys. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, okay, I'm back in normal mode. So,
Yeah, this is cool. I mean, if you want a vehicle that has plenty of space in the back, can do things, and really turns heads, and as you said, you can show up in.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a car for Ken Panton.
A car it is.
Yeah.
That could be your thumbnail, or just a car to show up in.
Yeah.
Or shall we begin?
Ah, that would be excellent.
That's
Shall
right.
we begin?
Shall we begin?
Mm-hmm. Well, we began this in an elementary school parking lot.
Yeah. That was kind of strange.
Yeah. Well, it's
I like the weight of the steering.
I do too.
I'll end it with that.
Luxury cars should have light steering.
Yeah.
Pretty much all cars should, really.
Yeah. Well, to an extent.
To an extent. Excellent. I kind of wish you pressed this for park. I mean, I get why you don't, but like...
What do you think of the shifter?
I think it should feel a little bit nicer. Because here's the thing, we've talked about this in other reviews. Anything that you have to touch every time to operate your vehicle should feel the best in the car. I don't care if something like down here doesn't feel great, but this should be the best thing you ever touch. The blinkers should be the best thing you ever touch, and the door handle should be the best thing you ever touch.
Yeah.
So the fact that this just does feel a bit plasticky, like metal encrusts. Crystal shift knob, great example. You know, certain brands will give you a crystal shift knob, and then every time you shift, you go, oh, I'm grabbing crystal. This is, I'm grabbing plastic. There's a bit of leather, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
If the whole thing were leather, perhaps.
Overall, they haven't skimped on leather because they've done
No.
the headliner, the dash, the entire door panel is leather. Obviously, the seats, the armrest. I mean, everything is covered in
A lot of cow in
cow.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
and
lot
they
of peeled cows.
could have just gone a little bit further, or just make this
I
metal.
just think the whole thing, they should have done metal because the whole thing in leather, it would get dingy.
Maybe if it were metal, it'd get too hot.
That's possible. Huh? Okay, we've answered our own question.
Okay. I think the door handles are metal.
I hope so.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming along with us. Thank you to Bentley for entrusting us with one of their very cool Bentaygas. Any final thoughts?
Purple.
Yeah, purple. I'm okay with all the chrome as well. If there's going to be any car
that's fine. Yeah,
you know, riddled with chrome, I
No,
want it to
this
be a
car
Bentley.
should have chrome, and
Yes.
it does.
Yeah. And we will see you on the next one. We are quite certainly Paris and Nicole.
This is the most Paris and Nicole we've ever been.
I really think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. I think even the Cullinan was a bit less Paris and Nicole.
Well, this is
it was
more
gray.
this is purple,
Yeah,
right?
this is
So
purple, very, very chromy. And as always, V8 on.